Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next episode of Learning Curves. This is a special edition of Show Me Something New, and we have something really cool and new today to show you all. I have Joey here with Phoenix Custom Engineering. Thanks for coming back, Joey.
Thank you for having me again, Kelly.
Oh, you're so welcome. And we also have a special guest, Blue. Say hi, Blue.
Hi, Blue.
Oh, thanks for joining us, Blue.
Thank you for having me. I am excited to be here.
It's so nice to meet you. We were talking about you a couple months ago and anxiously awaiting your arrival here at Second Soul Studios.
It is nice to be here, especially in Florida. I understand that there are climates that are much less temperate.
Well, this is also Blue's very first podcast. I think he's going to become famous one day.
Yes, we hope so. We hope he will be. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, so in our last podcast, we talked about, I guess you were just waiting for the pieces to come in, right?
Yes, that was right after our last podcast. We had received the shell 2 weeks 2 weeks after that, and that's when we started building. Well, actually, we started tearing out some of the old stuff that was in there. There wasn't a whole lot in there, but what was in there got torn out, and then we started putting in new stuff in. So
very cool. And now you had told me something interesting about where you got Blue from. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So the idea was to kind of experiment with something new, maybe try a different industry, try something a little different. So I wanted to design like an entertainment robot, we could call it maybe, and so I drafted one up, and I was really happy with it. And then I said to myself, "Wow, this is going to take a really long time," you know. So I said, "Well, you know, what happens if I look online? Maybe I can find something." And so there he was. He was there on eBay.
He was on eBay.
He was on eBay. Yep. I mean, didn't work. Everything was. But I was like, oh my God, that is so perfect. That is everything I needed, right there. And that's what boosted us to getting it done so quickly, because all the aesthetics and everything, I didn't really have to. I had to compromise for the looks, but it's not much of a compromise. He's a really great looker. He is.
Yes, he is.
So now that he's done, he is a lot of fun to take around and show people and showcase. It's fun.
Yeah, I remember you saying that he was going to be really similar to the Star Wars robots.
Very similar. Yeah, kind of similar. Yeah. We're still not really sure the origins. There's a lot of unofficial things have been said about him, but I'm still kind of working on his backstory. We're still trying to get in contact with the guy that originally built him to kind of verify some of the things that we heard. So for now, we're just kind of having a good time with him.
So have you been to a lot of events, Blue?
I have been to Safety Harbor Third Friday celebration. I met many small humans. It was a lot of what I believe you call fun.
Oh, Safety Harbor First Friday, or Second Friday. That's a great event.
It was a lot of fun. I interacted with many different species, human, canine, and also food truck.
Ah, the food trucks, that's the best part.
Yes.
Unfortunately, they did not have many robo-centric items.
I bet you had a really long line at your booth. People lined up to see you.
Yes, I took many pictures, and I learned to recite some Cornish poetry from a nice young man.
Nice. That's exciting. And you have the Sugar Sand Festival coming up?
We do, yeah. So Friday coming here this week, we'll be at the Sugar Sand Festival. That'll be a good time. We'll see how Blue likes the Sugar Sand Festival.
I'm sure you're gonna love it. You gonna go to the beach, Blue?
I expect to see many humans eating the sweet sand.
So how long did it take you to put them all together?
So yeah, that's kind of funny because for me, I thought it was a long time, but some of the people at the shop were saying that I think it only took us like 3.5 months. So that was when they kind of put it in perspective like that. It was like, wow, we got that done pretty quickly. This was just supposed to be a project that, maybe you work on slow days or, whatever, but we ended up getting it done a lot faster than we expected. So it was really good. It was really a cool time because, we still got to showcase the robot in the cooler weather and the cooler season. And we got to see it through. We didn't have to wait too long because projects can get away from you, so you don't want to wait too long. You don't want a project to get away. So we're happy
Right.
this one made it through.
Well, I'm sure he was sitting there watching you saying, please finish me, hurry up.
Yeah. So
Excited to come out to the world.
yeah, I think so. What do you think, Blue? How do you feel?
How can you resist this face?
I think the best part of it was giving him a mouth. This mouthpiece that's here that helps him pronounce words and visualize the words that he's kind of pronouncing. This was a fun piece that a friend of mine actually helped me with. So there was some collaboration work done on that mouthpiece. So shout out to my friend Kenji. He helped me with that mouthpiece, and it really just kind of made the robot come together.
Were there any other custom parts that you added to him once you got him?
Oh yeah. There was a lot. He is the arms, the motors for the arms are completely custom made. The mounts, it's got a lithium-ion battery, and it's got a I got a custom programmed charger, so you just plug it into the wall and it stops charging when it's done. A lot of indicators like gauges, a lot of stuff on the inside. So especially the control system. The control system is very complex in there. It takes up. I think that was the biggest hurdle, was really fitting all of the control components inside such a small area there.
Oh, I bet.
It's there. There's not a whole lot. A lot of his controls are in this region. Everything else is just motors. So
Wow.
so you got motors here, and then you have all the controls right here in this small area, right here, and down in the lower section we have all the weight where the battery, and the gearboxes for the drive system. So and when we turned him on, he just kind of had his own personality. So that was kind of fun little present that we got at the shop.
That's nice. They do kind of take a personality on their own.
They do. They take their own personality. So yeah, there'll be other options available too, where we'll have a touch screen here, a touchscreen option here, where we can advertise for other companies, or we can or other companies can hire the robot to advertise at shows or conventions, wherever they decide they want to have them. And you can kind of flip through the touch screen. There'll be like videos. There'll be some information on the screen. That's one option that he will have. But right now we left it with the retro oscillation kind of visual here while the robot speaks. So we kind of left it like that for now. And later on, if anybody wants, we can put that option in, no problem.
Right.
So
the plan is for you to rent Blue out to parties and events, trade shows.
Absolutely.
I like that idea.
Absolutely, yeah. So that's kind of the idea, and also, and in the meantime, when he's available, we'll do presentation videos. We'll have him explain one of our products or somebody else's products, or explain a process instead of having me or one of the employees explaining the machine or a process. We would have this thing basically explaining, so it becomes this icon of the company, almost, like most companies, they have like an icon, or they have a what do they call that?
A mascot.
Mascot. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. That was the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Can you explain one of the company processes, Blue? Give us an example of that.
Well, for example, one of the things that we do for the company is that we make sure to document everything, but I don't know if that is good for television.
Can you explain can you help us explain our automation process? How do we do our automation process?
Well, initially we interact with the customer and determine their requirements. Upon determination of their requirement, we will create a mock-up of their process that we will develop for them, and we will have it confirmed by the customer. Once the confirmation has been received, we will proceed with generating the process that we discussed. Once it has been generated and demonstrated, the customer will approve it and accept.
Wow. And so that's the automation process, huh?
That is a small piece into the automation process of Phoenix Custom Engineering.
We have 5 main processes, so that was one of them.
Right. Well, you make a lot of different types of machines.
We do, yes, we do.
Might want to tell my audience again what types of machines that you make, so they have an idea.
So we build production machinery. So if you ever see shows like How It's Made, for example, or anything, we build the machines and the process that produces the products that you see every day. So
That's a lot of the arms, right?
Yep, robot arms.
Robot
Yep,
arms.
yep. That does include robotics. Yep. So there's robot arms. There's also custom machines where we design a specific purpose machine that just processes one product or a material. So, for example, you put a material in this machine, product comes out of this machine. That's an example of the machinery manufacturing process. There's also repair, and there's machine repair, and there's machine retrofitting or upgrading. So that's kind of like in the same in the same process is machine retrofitting and machine repair. And this process either makes one of their machines they have better, or it makes, or we just do a standard repair, just standard repair job. And that's kind of where automation and controls kind of blend in, where some customers will design their own machines, and or they'll have machines that they want to upgrade. And we can build the control panels. We build all the electronic, pneumatic, and hydraulic controls for the machines that they design or the ones that they want to upgrade. So those are our popular processes. Now we also have other processes like general fabrication, because we have a full machine shop to be able to build these machines. So some customers will just ask us to do general fabrication as well, and we also do that. It's not very often, but we do that as well. So using our machine shop and our fabrication shop.
At CEA Marketing, we take your business, your passion, and your why, and we sell it. If you're unsure where to start marketing your company, CEA Marketing is here to help. Our team at CEA has tons of experience and top-notch training, which helps you take all the stress and confusion out of marketing your own business. After years of working with large companies like Pulte Homes and Metro Places, we guarantee the successful implementation of a marketing strategy. And we were also talking about some ideas you have about making other types of robots.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So this robot is our trial. We're just seeing how this one's going, and when this one does well, we will begin the build on the first initial design that I started with. Maybe a little different. Maybe it may change a little bit, but that design's actually done. So I could actually start on that, or I could kind of modify and build on that. And the next robot will have a little bit more functions. It'll be a little more cutting edge on the technology side, and it'll be a little larger. It'll be a little larger. So that's kind of the plan for the future. In these type of robot productions. So and this one's already geared to do a lot of other things as well. So this one can also be modified to do other things. So because when I built it, I didn't want to build myself into a wall. I wanted to make sure that I could do other modifications and change things about it and do more advanced things with it if I wanted to.
What kind of things are those?
We can do an autonomous mode. Right now we have 2 options on the robot where when we install it, we can have an autonomous mode where it will go around in the room and just automatically drive around and say general phrases if it hears certain things or that kind of thing. So that's a little bit more advanced. We could certainly do it, but we're also just kind of testing and seeing how people receive this robot initially, and we'll go kind of as far as the people kind of receive it, basically.
Well, there's all these new crazy technologies out there right now with
Right.
AI technology. So I think the robots next. We want to see lots of blues out there.
Absolutely. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. It is kind of nice to have something that is aesthetically pleasing and something that's different, because a lot of customers and people that come into our shop, they see this, and that's the conversation piece for 15 minutes right there.
Yeah, I bet.
And then of course we have to power it up, right?
Yep.
We got to show it off.
Yes, you do.
So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun with Blue.
Are you looking forward to having some more friends in the office, Blue?
I am looking forward to more robot siblings. Right now, the ones that are there are not equipped with speech function, so the conversation is somewhat one-sided.
I bet.
He's talking about the robot arms.
Yeah, right.
They just kind of
Yeah.
sit there.
I guess you
or
might
they
have
move.
to use learn sign language.
Yeah. Can you learn sign language, Blue?
Well, at this time, I am limited to waving hello and also waving goodbye due to their similarity. But I hope one day to wrestle one of my robot brethren in the shop.
I'd like to see that, a
Yeah.
wrestling match with the robot.
That would be good. That would be good. That'd be interesting to see that.
That's great. Oh, so much fun. So
Yeah.
I think this is going to air after this Sand Festival. Or is there any other festivals coming up where you might be bringing, if somebody wanted to come out and meet Blue, check them out?
Yeah, I would say the next with summer kind of coming with its kind of on the warm side. I think we're gonna look into some indoor events for Blue. because we're kind of coming out of the season. So
Yeah, it's starting to get warm.
yeah. So as far as I know, we don't have anything scheduled yet, but we do intend to schedule him somewhere else. So we hope to find an indoor event or something that we can have scheduled, or maybe someone's interested in having him at one of their events possibly. So we're looking for a bright future for him for sure.
Okay. And we can put all the information on how to contact you on the show notes. They can reach out. And also, are you posting a lot on your Instagram page?
That's very brand new right now. That's only like about 2 or 3 weeks old. Is initially when we finished the robot, it was really a lot of tuning and getting it done. So now that it's actually running and ready to go, that's why everything's kind of new. Our Instagram his Instagram is like 2 or 3 weeks old. We haven't done a website yet, so but you can find us on our standard company website. You can find pictures of him on Facebook and that kind of thing.
So soon you're going to be an influencer, Blue, on Instagram.
Yes, I will be the most famous robot out there. Well, perhaps second most famous. Darn you, R2D2.
That's right.
That's good.
And then maybe you'll be a TikTok superstar.
TikTok, is this regarding time?
TikTok the app.
Oh, TikTok, the app.
Yes.
That's the thing that you wear on your wrist that goes TikTok.
Yes, where all the kids bounce around a lot and act funny.
I will become a TikTok sensation.
Yes, you'll be great, right?
Absolutely, of course. I am the greatest, so I have no choice.
No, he doesn't have a choice.
Yes, I'm sure you're going to have millions of followers.
I don't know if Tampa roads can handle that.
I don't think the girls are going to be able to handle that when they see you.
No. The girls are going to chase after you, Blue.
Well, in that case, I require driving upgrade for larger, faster wheels, please.
Yay.
Great.
Well, stay tuned for that Instagram page.
Yeah. Yep. We're going to be working on it.
That'll be fun. Well, thank you so much for bringing Blue on my show today.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
letting
Thanks for
everybody
having
see.
us.
It was a lot of fun, and I know we talked about it on the last show, and like you have to bring him by Second Soul.
Oh, yeah. I'm happy to have him here. I'm happy that you had us. That's great. This is really fun.
We're happy to have you, Blue. Thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you for allowing me on your show.
He's very matter of fact.
I know. You're so welcome. Very polite.
Yes.
And thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Learning Curves.
Second Soul Studios is a full-service production studio with capabilities for photo, video, podcasting, editing, co-working, and more. Our photo-video studio has a number of different backdrop choices and props to choose from. We also have a gourmet kitchen set, or if you're an upstart podcaster, you'll love our 4-person podcast studio. So what are you waiting for? Visit secondsoulstudios.com to book a tour today.